Papa John's.
This is a very special day. The breeze took the clouds all away. It swept the sky like a broom and got ready for a very special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Special morning it is. It's a terrific Tuesday morning. That means my partner in crime, my co-host this morning, is Autumn Scott Hall. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning. I am back in the seat.
Back by popular demand. Yeah. And of course, our program today is AFP. We have Angel Purlee in the house. Good morning, Angel.
Good morning.
And very shortly, we're going to jump in and hear from Glenn Luckett from about the Salem Speedway while Autumn reads the
I am going to read our Coffee Club sponsors on this Bootacular day.
Bootacular.
You're booed out over there. I
love it. I'm hanging with my booze.
Yeah.
I'm actually
my ghouls.
My ghouls.
Yeah. Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity here. Teas and Tumblers, Fox Purlee Wealth Management, Fantastic Sam's, Leader One Financial, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn.
And good morning, Glenn Luckett. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. We're having a boo of a time here.
Yeah, boo.
Boo.
All us ghouls over here.
Well, we were actually Salem's original witches, you know.
That's what my cup
Our
says.
coffee cup says that, yeah. Yeah. All right,
to
Glenn.
fly in on Friday night first up.
Yes, absolutely. Well, good morning to you. And what do you got going on? We know Glenn Luckett from the Salem Speedway, and you always have a lot going on. You've had a very busy season, a very successful season. But let's talk about what you got coming up in the future here.
Well, we've got our big end-of-season Halloween 200 weekend. It's going to be a big one. We'll start on Friday with open practice from 3 to 6 for all the divisions that are racing this weekend. Then we're going to do some local stuff. We're going to do a Halloween costume contest for kids at 6:30 in the pavilion behind the grandstands. And then at 7 o'clock, we're going to have all of our racers are going to bring their cars to the front stretch of the racetrack, and we're going to do a trunk or treat on the front stretch for all the kids with the race cars and the racers.
I love that. That is so awesome.
Yep.
And, you know, that means, and what I love about Salem Speedway, and, you know, I've interviewed several drivers, and they all agree, and I love the interest that they take in their fans and the young ones. You know what I mean? Giving them a chance to get to see the cars, talk to them, and of course, you know, some of them have even their own cool like autograph cards. It's awesome the connection, the way that you let everybody, meet and greet together.
Sure. Well, this is good. I mean, the racers wanted to do it as much as we wanted them to have them do it, so that's always good. And like you said, it's a chance, and we advertise. There's no charge for admission into the racetrack as far as the stands and as far as the costume contest and for the trunk or treat. I mean, that's free to the public, and we'd like to have as many people from around Salem just to come out, especially those that have never been to the racetrack, because it's an opportunity just to come out and you can watch some practice from 3 to 6. Sit in the grandstands. We'll have our concession stand open. We're going to be doing some hot dogs and chili.
Oh, yeah.
And, enjoy that.
You've had me at concession stands.
If you've never been out there, you've never seen a car on the race. We'll be running on both racetracks during the practice session, so you can see cars on both. I mean, there's going to be something from probably every race that's racing this weekend. So it'll be a good time for people to come out and just kind of see what's going on, see the improvements we've made out the track. And like I said, our big goal is just trying to get lots of local people out there just to have some interest in the place.
I love that. I think that's a great idea. And what time again is trick-or-treating then?
We'll do, at 6:30 is the Halloween costume contest, and then 7 o'clock is the trunk or treat.
Okay.
Be on the front stretch of the racetrack, and we'll have the front stretch lights on so they can go down and visit with the racers. And there'll be several race teams that'll have their cars, and a lot of them are doing what I would call Halloween themes on their cars. They're doing some different wraps, some of them, so there will be some cool race cars there this weekend.
Cool.
What was that? Remember that race car? Hang on. What was the car that was bad? Christine or something? Remember that movie? Remember
the Stephen King movie?
Yeah, the Stephen.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's something.
Oh
but
my!
It was a book.
But it's also a movie.
Christine.
Yeah, it's Christine, and it's it's scary. I wonder if any of them are going to imitate her. That would be a little scary there.
Right. But of course, after that, we start our big racing program. Start on Saturday. We'll have pits open at 10, spectator gates open at 1. We'll have 4 big features and a big burnout contest. Saturday night, we'll start racing at 5 o'clock. This is our championship weekend for all our divisions except for the Gas Series. The Gas Series champion was crowned after the ARCA race weekend, but because the Halloween 200 is not a points race, but everybody else, it's their final points race, and we'll have the Crown Vics on the short track first. Then we'll do a Halloween burnout contest on the front stretch, open to anybody who wants to come and enter. Winner gets $100 and a trophy.
Hey, now what's burning? Is that like regular? Like I'm thinking burning out. I mean, like burn out on the road, right? Are we talking?
Yeah, they're burning out. I mean, we give them a chance. They just basically get out. We'll do it on the short track, the front stretch, because we don't want to mess up the pavement on the big track, the new pavement. Right. So they just go out there. They can do a 45-second burnout, and then the crowd will judge. They'll be judged on the crowd. It's probably going to be a combination of a burnout and how good of a Halloween theme they have with their vehicle.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm thinking about, there's so many ways to play this when you're talking about a burnout. Are you going to go for like design? Are you going for speed? You're going for, right? And I guess it's going to be judged on all of that, right?
Yeah, a lot of that's about how much smoke they can make when they're burning out.
I think.
What people seem to like. And some of them, I'm sure, will do some donuts and stuff when they're doing them sitting on the street. But yeah, it's kind of a creative little thing. It's just we had to have something between the 2 Crown Vic features, because the second one's the Crown Vic Figure 8 on the short track, and those guys need a little time in between to change their cars over a little bit. So that was something we just came up with. We hadn't had one this year. The track's had one probably about every season for several years. So we thought this would be a good event to have in between, some entertainment, because we always have to do our short track stuff first, because we don't have any lights on the short track, so we got to get that done before it gets dark. So
I'm thinking, like, if you put dry ice in the trunk or something, I mean you could really get some good smoke going on, or or where is it? Or like I think you can get that black smoke. Remember that people shoot out? I mean, I would be doing something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
True. That's true.
And most race car drivers are very creative.
Yep, that's true. But then we got another short track race for the championship figure 8 race will be after that, 30 laps. Then we'll have our Salem Supercars, their championship race, 25 laps. Then we'll have our Spooky 200, the second annual Spooky 200, be sponsored by Red Ball Recycling, Tuckahoe Ford Dealers, and NOS Energy Drink. And it's a 200-lap race. They raced it last year, had 52 cars, started the race. We've already got 57 pre-entered. So I'm expecting to have probably 60 or something of those cars.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
And it's kind of a junior race to the Halloween 200 that's been going on. But this is the second one. Last year, people said it was one of the best races they had seen at Salem in a long, long time. So the cool thing about the Crown Vics is they're lower budget cars, and there's only so much you can do to them. So the guys, it really takes a good driver. The driver's got to be smooth, and these guys do a good job, and they just can't run away from each other. So it'll be a really good race. We'll do a break at 75 and another break at 150. Then we'll have a final 50-lap dash there for them to do that. So that'll conclude our Saturday night. Then we go to Sunday, which is the big one. It's the Kentucky Ford Dealers 35th Annual Halloween 200 presented by Red Ball Recycling in Noss, which is hard to believe. It's been 35 years that event has been run. But it's it started back in 1989. It's been run every year since then. So it'll be 200 laps. But we'll start out the day with Legends. They'll have a 30-lap feature on the short track, and then we'll have the Scrappers. We'll have a 25-lap feature. Then we got probably around 2 o'clock. We'll have the Halloween 200. So that'll start. We'll probably have close to 40 cars for that one. They'll go 200 laps and live pit stops, and it's always it's a big race. People love to come out, and right now it looks like we're going to have perfect weather on Sunday too. So we're looking forward to it.
I love that. Yeah, well, yeah, and the weather. We've asked for nice weather for this, and this is always a big event. And I know people travel all around. And Glenn, I want to say thank you for everybody at the track and what you're doing for our community. We know this is a huge community involvement. And we know that our track is very near and dear to us, and it brings a lot of people that maybe wouldn't come to Salem, to Salem, and get to see our greatness.
Oh yeah, and the campground's going to be just crazy because we told people they couldn't bring campers in till today, and it's still be. I mean, I bet I go out there this morning. There's already going to be a ton of campers there and places marked off, and it's the biggest camping weekend we have for any event all year, and it's kind of it's grown as a tradition as well as the race. And I mean, people like to come out, and it'll pretty much be Halloween themed camping all year, all weekend. They'll have campsites that'll be dressed up, and then people that do some trick or treating on Saturday night out in the campground with the kids and stuff. So there's something going on all weekend. But all those people that come in here, I mean, they all have to get gas from somewhere, get food from somewhere, go eat some of the restaurants. So it'll be a good weekend for the Salem area.
Yeah. Right, and let's hope they have the radio tuned to WSLM, right?
Yep.
As they're cruising. No, it's a great time, and Glenn, thank you for it's been a great season. To me, this is going to be a fun time to wrap it up and kind of put a bow on it till the next season. But it's an exciting time. We want everybody to come out, and also camping and lodging is free, right?
Yes, campground is free. Anybody wants to come out there. We have no hookups or anything. It's what I call rural camping. So, but it'll be a good time. People enjoy it, and hopefully we got enough rain yesterday that the burn ban will be lifted, and we're hoping some good people can have campfires out there this weekend.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to say that. I'm so happy that we did get the rain. We needed that, and hopefully that'll get lifted, and then everybody, because you can't beat a good campfire with hot dogs and marshmallows and s'mores and fun times for sure. Well, Glenn, thank you so much. And looks like you got a lot going on, and so keep up the good work. Thank you for taking time for us this morning. Want everybody to come out this weekend. It's a fun time, and you've worked hard on this, and so looks like the weather and everything is going to pay off. It's going to be a great time for everybody. Yeah, we're looking forward. Anybody needs any more information, just go to SalemSpeedway.com, or you call us at the track at 866-2GO-RACE. We are selling advance tickets, so if you want to get your tickets in advance, don't have to wait in line. Just give us a call or go on the website. You can buy them through the website, too. Love that. All right, thanks, Glenn. Have a wonderful a terrific Tuesday. All right, thank you. All right, thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. That's Glenn Lecca with the Salem Speedway, giving us all the lowdown. A big weekend ahead. That takes a lot of work to get everybody, all of that under control.
It takes a lot of work, but it's also, what an opportunity for people to go and have some fun.
I know.
Yeah, and it does sound fun.
Oh, I think it sounds like a blast.
It sounds like fun. And I know a lot of people spend their weekends out there. So it's such an asset to our community. Yeah, it is. It is. And they've worked hard, to...
Well, and it's nice they're tailoring something towards the kids, too, so the kids can have fun as well.
Yeah.
I love that, too. Yeah, and I think they've worked hard to make it family friendly.
I'm all about the children.
The children.
I'm ready to put my children with their grandparents and go have an adult weekend.
There you go.
Either way.
I love my children.
Look at you.
Your children are a little older.
They are a little older. That is true. They don't really. They just entertain themselves now.
But I'm thinking eating a bowl of chili and having a hot dog, or maybe let's get crazy, having a chili dog, watching a race.
That's fun.
I mean, USA all the way.
Yeah. In costume.
In costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a big old...
I'll be
You can
in a
wear
hot dog costume eating a hot dog.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be in a bear costume.
Yeah,
I'm going to wear a big old fur.
Warm.
fur.
It's going to be a nice weekend, I've heard.
With a heated, you'll see a little wire
60s?
coming from me heated.
Yeah.
All right, we're on to the 17th day of October. Today is Edge Day. Live on the Edge Day, I guess.
I live on the edge every day.
Edge
on my
edge.
Life on the edge. Forgive an X Day.
Forgive an X Day.
Yeah.
Oh. I was thinking like the letter X. Now I gotcha.
No.
Forgive an X Day.
I really don't have any bad blood with any exes. Not that I have very many.
Well, if you
At all,
if you did, you're supposed to forgive them today.
Yeah, nothing to forgive.
All right.
I saw something the other day. This is so true. It said you'll never find somebody better than you, but you may, or like they'll never find somebody better than you, but they will find somebody better for them. And I think if you go into that with that mindset, that helps.
There you go.
So there you go.
This is also 4 prunes day. Is that supposed to be the serving size? 4 prunes.
Like the prunes that you eat. Don't you
prunes.
like prune
Yum.
juice, Angel? Aren't you a prune?
I like prunes. I'm not really a prune juice.
Maybe it was prunes. We were talking about fruit, and maybe you said you like prunes or prune juice.
I'm over here loving this. I love this.
My coffee's
Oh,
not
do
empty
tell.
yet.
Oh, do tell.
I don't know. I don't know. I like
This is
prunes.
hilarious.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think that we were talking about something and I thought of a prune.
Maybe.
I don't think.
I don't know the difference between a prune and a date.
Oh. Okay.
I
Oh,
don't know.
grasshopper, I could teach
Is there a
you.
difference
Yeah.
between a
I
prune?
think
Because
there
I
is,
like
yeah.
dates.
What
Yeah.
could you teach her that?
And in
the
California, they put dates on their pizza. And figs. It's awful. But they do it.
I put
No, wait.
pineapple on mine.
Well,
No,
I
I've had-
put pineapple on mine too, but not figs.
Now, I've had where they've
Maybe you
taken...
should try it.
I did try it. It was not good.
Well, they've taken figs or prunes or something like that, or maybe a date, and they wrapped it in bacon.
Okay, I have had
Now, those things
bacon
are
wrapped
just...
dates.
I'm telling you right now, those things are...
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
Oh.
the difference between prunes and figs.
Maybe
I don't know.
I like dates. I like dates, so maybe I like prunes.
I bet you like prunes.
I
yeah.
bet you like prunes.
I
We're supposed
might.
to have 4 of them today, okay?
Okay,
Not
well, let's go
5,
find
not
them.
3,
Let's
4.
go get some prunes.
Okay, Information Overload Awareness Day.
A lot of my 6th graders feel like I give them information overload.
Yeah, like where your mind is just like about to
Yeah.
blow because you just like got so much information.
I think I just tune out. I never get overloaded. I just tune out.
Ooh, you know what? Remember I think it was more during COVID. Remember everybody was too much information overload. Remember that? It was because everything was changing. Like you hear, like 1 hour they'd say this, 1 hour that. Remember it was too
I
much.
try to tune out.
Well,
Well, I mean, like,
What
it
happened?
like, there's, like, a certain thing, like, obviously, like, you know, you should always be learning, right? But, like, too much information at one time,
Yeah.
I think, is a lot.
Yeah.
I think sometimes my kids give me information overload.
Like, TMI?
Yes,
Yeah.
like sometimes it's like, I did not want to know that. I could have lived my whole life not knowing that.
Yeah. Well, like, that's, like, the thing, like, you know, what was it we talked about? Like, things you never thought you would say as a mom.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I could write a book. Like, I cannot believe those words just came out of my mouth.
Some of the things that I never thought I'd say as mom is not appropriate for radio.
Right? I know. It's like...
Especially with boys.
I never thought that I would put those two things in a sentence together or have to stop, like, tell you to stop doing ABC. Like, oh my goodness.
I don't know, though. You got a girl my girl's second born. She's a second and the only girl, and she likes to ride the edge. Speaking of living on the edge day, she likes to live on the edge, and some of the things I've said to her, I thought,
She's going to be savage.
oh, she's going to be the CEO of something. She will be.
She's already the CEO of something, let me tell you.
Yeah,
She's going to be the CEO
She's
of
already
something.
got that.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's
she's
great.
already.
That's great.
I will say, so
I pray to the Lord.
Funny,
Please don't let
funny
it
you
be
say that because
a gang
last
in
night
prison.
Fletcher did get sent to his room, and so we all walked back into the living room, and Fletcher screamed on me upstairs. She runs her little back there and said, pointing her little finger at him, yes, and I said, you get your little diaper booty back in that living room. That is not your business. She just, oh man, she thought she was telling him, you get back in that room. I thought, oh my goodness. Fallon, quit.
All right, this is also Mulligan Day. You know, like
Mulligan!
Mulligan on the golf.
Yeah.
You know, like the Mulligans.
I want to redo it.
Ooh, I love this
Mulligan.
National Pasta Day. I love pasta.
No.
Oh.
Ooh, I feel like I need to take advantage of that.
Mm. And it shows like a big old thing of spaghetti, but it looks like fettuccine noodles.
What's your favorite pasta?
Whatever's in front of me.
Like, you know, like what type of noodles?
Yeah,
what
what's your
type of
favorite
sauce?
pasta?
I like penne.
I love penne, and I love
Wait, which one's
cavazzini.
penne or the?
The little guys.
They're not little. They're like this.
Well,
What
they're
is it?
not spaghetti.
No,
Wait.
I don't like spaghetti. I love
Oh.
Pause. I love to eat spaghetti, but I like to make my spaghetti with penne.
Wait, pennes are what are they? They're little like are they curled?
No, but I do
No.
love the cavazzini.
They look like a
too.
straw, like a small straw.
Yeah, they're diagonal on each end. They're like
Oh,
a
I
little
know.
tube.
That's you guys can have that all day long.
You know what the ridges are for? I love it because the ridges hold the sauce.
Sorry, I will pick a.
The ridges hold the sauce.
I'll take an angel hair or
Ooh, angel hair's too thin.
I'll take a fettuccine.
Excuse yourself.
It is thin. I do love a good fettuccine because
Yeah.
it's thick. Spaghetti, it's thin. If I'm
What regular spaghetti then? Just a regular.
no, it's thin. It's
That's
too
what you're talking
thin.
about, spaghetti noodles.
Yeah, spaghetti noodles. yeah.
Give me something thick. If I'm going to be chewing, I want to know what I'm chewing. I don't want to be choking on a worm.
I think I like
I don't
the
wanna be
penne
like
a
it,
lot
but-
because they're also a lot more kid friendly.
I love I had some fettuccine. Somebody made it with the the twirly noodles.
Oh yeah.
It was delicious. I ate 2 helpings.
Well, no shame
Yeah,
over
and then
here.
I keep checking the
don't
menu
judge.
to see when that's going to be the special, so I can go eat some more.
National Pharmacy Technician Day.
Oh. I
Need
know.
our pharmacy technicians?
right.
Pay back a friend day. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, listen. I don't pay back friends. We just forever exchange who pays.
There you go.
I'm not keeping record.
Yeah. National Playing Card Day. I love playing
Wait,
cards.
playing
Playing.
or playing?
Playing. Playing.
Okay, playing.
Playing.
I bought some rook cards when I was in Florida. I'm excited to teach my kids. I inform them that we will be playing cards. My husband does not play, but they are still young enough I can force them.
Yeah. To play euchre. Get euchre.
Yes,
Oh.
and now my youngest is 7, so I think he's old enough I can start teaching him. And now I have a group of 4.
Good luck to
I
you,
love that.
because
You
I
got
have
it.
no clue
Yeah.
how to play euchre. It is not
That
meant
is
to
a sad
love
day.
it. It is a sad
I
day.
do
It's
not
so
know how to
much
play
And
fun.
no, if you know how to play euchre, then you can very easily transition into rook.
There we go.
I don't know what rook is either.
No, I don't know how to play rook, but I know how to play.
If you know how to play euchre, you know how to play rook.
Okay. I can
So I don't know
do
how to play either.
And then
Alright.
you need some help.
This is Pro-Life
Let's
Day.
have pasta day and teach you cards.
I like
Oh,
Kim's.
I love that.
You ever play Kim's?
No.
Pro-Life Day. I'm all about it.
Pro-life day. Becky
Yeah,
is
buddy.
still trying to go through these days.
I know. I'm trying to move on here.
Pro-life day.
Day.
That's really. I feel like there's multiple.
Okay.
pro-life days.
Spreadsheet Day.
Okay, let's move on from that.
I know.
Okay.
I have spreadsheets for anything and everything. What do you need? I'll pull up a
This is
spreadsheet for
Wear
you.
something gaudy day.
Oh, I was going to wear something gaudy today and I forgot.
You do about it?
Man.
Yes, I did. I got an email yesterday that said, tomorrow is Wear Something Gaudy Day. Please be brave. And I completely forgot, and now
Okay.
my day
Well,
is ruined.
this is what it is. This is what you're celebrating today. World Trauma Day. You went through trauma because you didn't wear your gaudy today.
I'm so sad.
Okay, there you go. There's your trauma. World Trauma Day. So
I
get
probably
out and
scared
enjoy.
somebody listening to
I
the
think you
radio.
did. I think so.
Yeah, I actually had some things I was gonna wear today too, but not because of that. I just forgot to wear them.
Well,
I didn't know it was World Gaudy Day or
Yes.
whatever it is.
World.
World Gaudy.
I am so sad that I did not wear something gaudy.
Well,
Okay, so you didn't wear it. So what was it?
what did
I
you
was going to
plan?
put something together. I mean, I don't have
Oh.
a plan yet.
Oh,
but
I
Were you
thought,
gonna,
like, you had it, like, set out.
mismatch? Or what were you
I
gonna
don't
do?
know.
What were
Justin
your-
has this awesome suit jacket that is gaudy as all get out. I thought about wearing that.
I like a man suit gaudy. I think a gaudy suit. I like that. I think that's fun.
Yeah, but it's Christmas themed, so I mean you can't beat that.
No, you can't.
I would be in that if I were you. I'd be wearing
Get the
That'd be-
flag. He needs a flag one.
That looks really nice. Yes, there was. I saw one with it had red slacks and it had the stars and the stripes on the
I'm
jacket.
so sad.
I'm for that.
I could have worn my Dr. Seuss dress too. That's pretty gaudy.
That's like you missed such an opportunity. Go
I
home
know.
right now.
I think you
and
need to
change.
go back
Okay.
home.
And change.
I could have worn
Is there anybody you
that.
could call that could bring you that right now?
No, the dog, but she hates me. Have you seen my Dr. Seuss dress?
No.
It's gaudy as I'll get out.
Is that the one you wore?
Yeah, it is.
No, that was not gaudy.
Yes,
That's
it is.
very complimentary. That looked really good on you. No, that was not gaudy. I
It's
don't.
a gaudy dress.
That is so
I'll
big.
show it to
You
you.
Becky
Listen,
White.
I was like, I can probably show you Gotti.
I can go a little step further than that.
That's a gaudy dress.
Oh,
See,
Dr. Seuss.
That's a Dr. Seuss dress.
Oh.
It reminds me of the Who's from Whoville.
Because you wore it to the.
and I did
Yes.
wear it to the Dr. Seuss play.
I
Let me
think
see
it's
it.
cute,
Okay.
but your audience is not very
See,
good
that's
right
not
now.
naughty.
Who you're
That's-
talking to?
yeah.
I think
I
that.
should have just came and raided your guys' closet.
I've got it.
Yeah,
You
I
yeah.
have gaudy jewelry.
I've got. That's what I was like. I was like, I've got
does
the
anybody
cutest
not wanna
Halloween
notice
jewelry.
these little earrings?
I did.
Little
I
pink
mentioned you're
blue
all
earrings?
booed out.
Yeah, little pink blue earrings.
I do love those.
You know, I had lost them, and I thought, oh my goodness, where are they? And I found them.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
But see, I don't feel like that's gaudy at all.
No, I don't feel like it's gaudy.
No, you're.
No.
did you know it was Gotti Day prior to
No, I
reading
did
it?
not know it. I didn't. I don't think this
So
is gaudy.
all three of us epic fails, man.
Yeah, but I don't think this is gaudy.
I don't think it's.
I'm hanging with my ghouls.
Yeah, I don't think that's. gaudy
All
at all.
girls just want to have fun.
Yeah.
I love that. Man.
It came right from Walmart over here.
Wally World,
Hey,
hey.
their fashions are really rocking. I want everybody to know that.
Listen, I'm not 12 anymore, and a lot of the fashions that are back right now are when I was like, I don't know, 12, 15.
Listen, everybody keeps saying that, and I'm like, you know what?
Like, what do you think?
I saw the other day somebody wearing the plaid skirt over the blue jeans, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't even wear that when I was a teenager. I'm not wearing it now.
You mean instead of like their legs showing, they put blue jeans on?
Yeah, well, that was the style, you know. You have the plaid skirt over the blue jeans, like the holy jeans, and then I went
don't
to the
know
mall
that I
by
ever-
myself the other day, and I saw.
I don't know that.
I don't
look.
think- I
I
don't
don't. I
think
don't
that's-
remember that look.
Oh yeah.
I always showed. You always have your legs.
No, you wore it over jeans, and then
Or at least the tall white socks.
I saw the big Jinkos again. You know, the big wide leg jeans
Oh,
that
why?
you wear with
Those
the really,
are in.
the tank tops, the tight
Yeah.
shirt on top, and the big wide
Yeah.
Jinkos
That's
on
in. Yeah,
bottom.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I can't really say much because I did actually see some pictures of me in high school, and I was a nerd. Like my kids laughed, I laughed. It was awful.
What do you mean?
I was a
What
nerd.
do you mean nerd? What do you
Like
mean?
I was wearing the button-up shirt with the sweater over it. I was a dork. True story. Yes.
I don't know that that's.
Khakis. As a teenager, yes, I was wearing khakis with button-up shirt. I
To
was
school?
Yes, I was a dork.
Did you have any?
You
blue
were wearing
jeans? Did you-
khakis to short to school?
Heck yeah, I was.
That
And
is
listen, one
so
time
funny.
we went on a field trip and I got free meal at Taco Bell because they thought I was the teacher.
I was like,
Wait,
because
I
you
love
look so
that.
nice.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
because I was wearing khakis.
at
And I
you.
remember the teacher, I was like, I need to pay for my food. And they're like, no, it's fine, it's fine. The teacher's like, they think you're a teacher. Move on.
I love
Move on. I'm
that.
like, oh, I would have ordered more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this
Yeah.
teacher's hungry.
Yeah,
were
my
wearing
junior
So
year,
wait, did you have
khakis.
jeans? Did you wear blue jeans
I
too?
did. I started wearing jeans my junior and senior year, yeah.
Now, why khakis? Because they just look nice?
Because I was a dork. Like, I was a dork. I
Were you
was a
straight
nerd.
leg jeans? Straight leg ones, or
That
like
was
a?
long
Are we talking
time
like
ago.
a jean quarter or a jean?
No, like what I'm
khaki?
wearing now,
Like flare?
probably.
Boot cut?
Flare, boot cut. Yeah.
We have to know more about this. And what kind of material was it? What kind of fabric? was
Listen,
it?
we take
Jeans. They were blue jeans.
we take
It's made out
clothing
of
very
denim.
serious.
But-
We don't mess around with clothing.
But I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I was
I'm
a
trying to
dork.
get the visual over here. So they were khaki pants that were made like
No, like
Yeah,
twill
just
khaki pants.
twill.
Like what? Yeah, like old woman twill khaki pants. I was a dork.
Like flare khaki pants?
No, like straight leg,
Did they have
nerdy,
like plaid,
khaki
like
pants.
Oh, we need this photo
like
pulled up right now.
pleats.
did they have pleats and plaid?
They did not have pleats.
Yeah, some of my khaki pants
Pleats
have
up there?
pleats. Yeah.
Well,
I
not
was a
now.
dork.
Did
Now
you
it's
tuck your
different.
Did you tuck your sweater in?
No, you don't tuck sweaters in.
How
I
do you
mean, I
know?
wasn't. No, I was a nerd.
Trying to get a
Pleated
visual.
pants.
I
She
w-
wore
pleated?
she
I
wore
did.
pleated pants.
I was
Did
a
the-
nerd.
did
Anybody
the-
who remembers me in middle school is probably
Did the
like,
khaki pants have pockets in the back, or were they like just like?
Becky, that was a long time ago.
Well,
I
you
don't
know if you have a pocket in your back end.
No, I don't. I don't
Remember your pockets?
I have pockets in the front, I know.
Okay.
It's not like I wore a pocket protector or anything like that, but yeah, I was a dork.
I bet you wore pockets in your back at the back.
I don't know. I was a nerd. I really was a nerd. I can admit that.
What shoes did you wear with these?
Probably those black patent square-toed ones, I'd say. Or, you know, I was a dork. I really...
Like flats?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, or I remember I had a pair of, like, brown ones. They were rounded, looked like goofy shoes.
what?
I was such a
What?
dork.
So were they slide on or did they lace up?
No, they were slide-on. Yeah.
Like clogs? Like a clog?
Yeah, but they had a back. Yeah. Probably like Dr. Scholl's or something.
Oh my gosh.
They have the insole.
I can't believe it was not a flip flop. Everybody.
I know.
Okay,
So when
listen.
did that era come in? When did we start going
Yeah,
from?
I know. I'm
When
like,
did we decide
hang
to
on
let
here.
this go?
There was no flip flop
What was the big
anymore.
change?
I
in your
quit
life?
being a dork when I was probably a junior or senior.
Is that when you
So
met
she got
Justin?
rid of the pleated
When
pants.
you met Justin?
No, I was 18, 19 when I met Justin. I was
Okay.
19. We got married when I was 20.
Okay. Oh, well, look at that.
Yeah, we've been together almost half my life.
Yeah.
So,
Did not know that.
So this look was before Justin.
yeah, this was middle school.
Okay. So then we go on and
Middle school, little high school-ish. A couple
Yeah.
years
Yeah, a little
high
high school.
coming in your freshman year.
Yeah, I was kind of a dork.
Okay.
I
So
was.
then you decide to put up the.
I don't remember
clogs.
what changed. Probably because
And-
I don't know. I don't know what changed it. But something did. I still don't wear dresses very often though. So
I just saw you in a dress.
yeah, not very often. I said. It's not very often.
But you look good in a
Thank
dress.
you. No, I think I think it looks great.
Well,
I love that dress on her.
I
I
think-
told you. Did I not tell you? I was
think
with you when
part
you
of
bought
it-
that.
Oh, no,
Remember?
not that red dress.
But
I
was-
thought you were talking about the denim dress I wore the other day. But you're talking about...
I
Yes,
didn't-
you were with me with that
Yes,
dress.
and I was with you when you. And I told you I thought that dress looked very nice on
But
you.
I think
So when are we going
too,
shopping?
I know. I love you
some
going
of
shopping
this
with Autumn.
was... And I think this is very important. This is what I try to teach my daughter. You have to find the clothes that fit your body. And
Mm-hmm.
I did not know how to do that. You know, like you have to find the clothes that flatter your body. And I think that's the key to shopping.
But Autumn also, what I noticed, I'm
And some
analyzing
people
her.
do
When
not
we
care.
shopped, she will look at something and not like she won't try it on or she won't give it a chance if it doesn't look right on the rack. And that's something, Autumn, that we have to work
I don't
on.
know. I gotta see it. I'm not very...
She sees something hanging on the rack, and like a lot of times it won't look very good on the rack, but then it looks
Yeah.
really good on her. And so that was
Well,
what.
that's a pattern I would not ever wear in real life.
But
I
that's.
wore that mainly.
I
for-
thought it looked really nice.
Becky's like, it's great. I'm like, this
I
is
thought
for
it looked
a
great on her.
specific thing.
And no, I thought it looked
I
really
should have
good.
Yeah,
worn
it
it
does look good
today
on her. Yeah,
for
it looks
National
great on her.
Gaudy Day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find this picture of me as a nerdy
I think it's like a
teenager.
bold dress. I don't
Yes.
think gaudy.
I think that when you just need to go shopping. I think that
That's
more
what I'm
of the
hearing.
story
That's what I'm
is
hearing.
I
I'm
don't-
hearing
we
that.
need to go.
I don't
shopping,
mind shopping.
You don't.
I don't mind shopping.
but
Yeah.
a little.
Look.
Autumn like is ready to
Okay,
be
let me
done
see
after a
this.
little while.
Look at my nerdy.
She.
Like, I had the button-up shirt with the sweater over top. You can't blow it up anymore. You can't really see the khakis.
Is that middle school or high school?
This was my freshman year in high school.
Okay.
I had the glasses, the slick back
you look
hair.
like him?
I can't see that.
Kinley only has my round face.
okay, maybe because I can't blow it up anymore.
You
so
can't
I
blow it up anymore. Kinley looks just like her dad.
Kinley does look like her dad.
Kinley
yeah.
is her father made over.
Yeah, she does.
She is very. She just looks. She just has my round face. That's me on the end. See again, khakis with the turtleneck with the sweatshirt over it.
You were so warm. You practical. That's what she wore. Maybe you were just a practical
Wait, I
dresser.
am cracking
I
up.
was a
Autumn
dork.
Scott Hall, that's
One
hilarious.
of my friends from high school posted those, and I thought,
Thank you for that.
I thought you've come a long way, Autumn Hall.
Yeah.
I had a glow up. I was what they call that glow up.
Oh my gosh.
So
That
yeah.
is great. That is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a turtleneck under that.
I know, and you would not ever catch me dead wearing a
the famous
turtleneck. It might
turtleneck.
have been a mock turtleneck.
Wait, what do
Or
you mean?
was it
You
a
don't wear
dickie?
turtleneck
No, I
now?
do not. It might have been
The
a dickie.
dickie.
That's
Could've
what
been
it
a
was
dickie.
called.
Yeah.
It may have been.
I know all about dickies.
It may have been a
I've
dickie.
worn
I'm
those
sure you
before.
do.
I've worn those before.
There's a reason there's 6 girls.
I know
I'm
all about
talking-
the dickies.
You guys, I'm talking about that goes underneath this shirt.
Camissa
Yes.
does
I
wear
do-
turtlenecks. She's like, turtlenecks are cool.
They are. I second that,
Angel is
Camissa.
with you,
can pull
Camissa.
that off.
I am
Yeah.
so with you.
But
yes.
I
I
don't
think
like
they're very
feeling like
classy.
I'm choking.
Well, they look
I-
really. If you put like a real pretty necklace with them, they look very classy. Now Camissa wears, and she wears sweaters, and she really rocks them.
Camissa rocks sweaters.
I know she does. She really looks good
She
in her
does.
sweaters. Yeah.
So
I
I'm all
do.
for that.
I love me a good turtleneck. I like.
I think they look classy.
They are. They're classy. But I like.
But I don't know underneath that sweatshirt. That
But I'm very particular. Like I'm a little more.
different look on her.
Most the time, I mean 99% of the time, I'm a little more conservative on the top anyway.
Not
So,
me.
like,
No.
But you know why? Because I read something that with a round face, because I have a very round face, that if you wear V-necks, it elongates it. And so that, I think, honestly, probably that's why I quit wearing, like, turtlenecks and things, because I feel like it smushes my face.
but you don't have, like, a round face.
Well,
you
when
just
I-
have a round face.
Oh, it depends. It depends what my weight is at the time, Angel.
Oh, my gosh.
It depends. It depends where I'm at on the scale.
Depends on how much
around my
pasta we've
faces.
had.
If I've had a lot of pasta, my face is very round. And I'm not even mad.
I think we just need to go shopping. And I'll find you the perfect turtleneck.
Yeah, well, I think shopping should be. All right, let's jump in and let's
Let's
talk
jump
about
in.
the economy and both Americans for, not economy, sorry, Americans for Prosperity. Let's talk about things that are going on with more sweaters. Camissa, go
Camissa's
Camissa.
sweater is on point today.
She is.
She's in that. Oh, look at
Yeah.
her. Oh.
She's super cute.
I really, if someone asked me to go somewhere and I needed a sweater, I think I would raid Camissa's wardrobe.
Listen, I hired Camissa so she could up the ante in our office
She
looks.
makes, she looks really
Okay,
good.
so then let's go shopping. Like, that's what I just keep hearing over and over and
I
over
think we-
again.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
we just need to go
Yeah.
shopping.
Well, let's talk about Americans for Prosperity.
but hang on,
yeah, let's
pause
talk
real quick.
about-
If we're going shopping, you got to commit all day.
All day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like
As
it's
long
a
as I
thing.
have coffee and tea.
We'll take care
Autumn's
of
got a
you.
haul, yeah.
Oh, don't worry, we
I don't
will
even
take.
need to eat. Just make sure I have coffee so I have the...
Listen, in 5 hours will go by and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I just got here. 'Cause I
We'll
feel
put
that.
you under our spell. Ooh.
I would
Oh,
go
Justin will
shopping.
be like, she's never allowed to hang out.
I know, Justin.
Okay, I
get
can
home
say
now.
this honestly. Justin never says anything about me shopping because I never go. So actually, he'd probably be like, go.
All right.
I did go
there
by
we go.
myself Saturday. He's like, just go. Because I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby.
Well, there you go.
Oh, that's fun shopping too. but
Now,
that's
I
not the
have,
shopping I
you've
was
called me
talking
or texted me, remember, during Hobby Lobby, like all the things you were getting,
Yeah,
remember?
I did.
Are you back on that trail of
No, I did
decorating?
buy some things, but
She was on a decorating
it's still
trail.
sitting in my closet because I was going to come home last weekend and decorate for fall. I've not done that yet. And it's still in the closet, and I thought I should probably just take this back because I'm probably, by this time, not going to decorate for fall.
You'll be
So,
over. I'll be over.
maybe.
Maybe I'll come over and do it real quick.
I might do it this weekend. I don't know.
But you might be at the
Yeah.
racetrack.
That's
I
right.
might be at the racetrack.
Yeah.
It's celebrating that. Yeah,
There's a lot going on.
there is. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Americans for Prosperity and where we're at. Now, I started to say the economy, but no, not the economy. That's Thursday when we talk about the economy.
Well, the
Let's talk
economy and AFP kind of go hand
They
in hand.
do.
as
They
well.
really
True.
do. Yeah, that is true.
Mutually
So,
exclusive
anything new with the? Of course, we know there's a lot going on in our country.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't. As far as last week we had Senator Mike Braun. We had an event with him in New Albany.
I saw
Which was
that.
a nice event.
It
Very
was
nice.
it was a lot
Yeah.
of fun. It too was tailored more towards because we're grassroots, so we like the family oriented things. So we had them, at Rec Bar, and that was kind of fun. The kids got to play around with the games and stuff while Mike Braun educated us, and he did a lot of Q&A, which I thought was really cool. Very open about everything. It gave constituents an opportunity to ask what they wanted, and they had questions they needed answered. He didn't shy away from any questions.
And I think that is so important. Just the transparency itself goes so far.
Oh, yeah.
And he was very
Yeah.
detailed too. It
Yeah.
wasn't just like a simple answer.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was very admirable for given, his type of position, because at any point, respectfully, he could just be like, oh, just a one-sentence answer, moving on.
Yeah.
But no, he made sure he was very thorough and made sure, he got the questions answered. We had food. It was catered, and I think it's great for the people that took the opportunity and took advantage of him being down here. Sometimes he can be hard to flag down. He's a very busy man.
Yeah.
He is currently our sitting one of our sitting senators, and he is, he's got his name in the hat for a governor as well.
Right. So, but yeah.
Governor!
That's right,
I
governor.
feel like the governor.
Yeah, so we AFP has endorsed him for governor, so we're hoping we can help him cross that finish line as well.
Right. Well, I think he was, well, like you said, well spoken, but I think that, and I think he talked a lot about education, economy. I mean, he hit some of the hot points, of things that are concerns for people.
Well, and that's what was so, it was so appropriate for to have those moms and those kids in that room, or grandmothers, too, or grandfathers, aunts, uncles, anybody, that has, children in K through 12 education. It was nice to hear him talk about that. And because that's an important, that's very important.
Well,
I think, and I can't remember, he said something that was very, very surprising, that education was the second most, I can't remember, was it second or third most for the budget? That was what they spent the most money on. And I was like, I don't think people know that. I think that's very important that people get that out there.
And I would say on that, it's one thing to say that, show me how. Like that.
Well, I mean,
like for me, it's show me where that's going, because people don't realize how much things cost.
Well, and he went again, and I will say this, because I it would be bad to say that and then not back it up with, again, like, I don't want to quote him.
Right.
So that's the reason why I'm trying to be very careful with my words, because people will take.
So if anybody wants
to you should go back and watch that and go and listen to everything he had to say in that regard, because I think it's very important to know these things. I think everybody's very passionate when it comes, obviously, to education. Everybody's passionate about kids. So I think that it's important. And again, I feel that if you feel like there was something that didn't get answered, this is what I think just kind of is very irritating is. You're going to get the people on there like, oh, well, he didn't say this, he didn't say that. Right, but you had an opportunity to go there and ask those questions.
Right.
So you didn't take that opportunity. So he might not have realized that you wanted that question answered. So just be mindful when you get on there that everybody there was very pleased with the questions that were asked and how they were answered.
You're right.
So it was a great opportunity. And I'm so glad that he made the time to come down and make that event happen. And I'm glad that we were able to team up with him.
Yeah.
So we've got like I said, we've got that going on. That event was not a campaign event. Let me go ahead and throw that there. It was not a Mike Braun for governor event. It was simply he was giving a legislative update of what's going on in Indiana as our sitting senator.
Well, which is really interesting. Yeah, because he's in Washington, and it's awesome for him to come back to Indiana, his home state.
He was not there campaigning.
Right.
He was there educating.
Educate. Yeah, and that was very nice. And it's always nice to hear.
There was no campaign gear worn. So it was very respectful in that manner as well. So that was cool. So we had, like I said, we have that going on.
No fingernail files passed out.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
No cards. No.
But I think that is important to clarify, because it was not a thing of, I'm trying to get votes. I'm trying to let you know where we are at as a state and what is going on. And this is an open platform that if you have questions, ask me.
Yeah.
And I think we don't maybe have enough of that. I don't think people realize that they can go do that, on these events.
Right, and it was free.
Yeah.
It was free to eat. It was a very great event. And, I always say, maybe you weren't able to make it, maybe that time didn't work out for you, maybe that day, week didn't work, that's fine. But I think that, I would love to chat with those people that are so highly interested in trying to maybe point them in the right direction, because I would hate for them to be like, oh, I wasn't available at that time, so I'm just, and just let it go.
Right.
But he'll make other appearances other places.
Well, and I think
just, when you hear about him, try to go.
Right, but I think too on that, okay, maybe I couldn't have gone to that event, but I had a question. There's nothing to say, okay, hey, Angel, you're going, I'm not, can you ask this question for me?
Right.
Like, here's what I want to know. Can you ask so I can go back and listen to the live, or I can,
we announced it a few times on the radio.
Oh, definitely.
Again, people have opportunities. Be responsible for yourself and these opportunities that present themselves to you.
Right.
And to know, stay in the know. That's the thing.
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll hear rumors, you'll hear things that aren't completely, true, or maybe twisted a little bit. So find out for yourself.
There's a lot going on in the state and out of the state. If you wanted, to know, a Washington update, that was a great opportunity to take advantage of.
Yeah.
So yes, we have Mike Braun. We have that kind of going on. We are still doing some polling in regards to the presidential race, trying to figure out. We have not made that endorsement, which means that we just have not found that right candidate that we feel,
Autumn Hall
Now,
for
since
president.
then,
well, hey,
go
go
ahead, you got your
ahead,
khakis.
start
You have to bring
joining
your
it,
khakis
start
back
joining.
out.
I'm bring my khakis and my
Back out.
pullover
That's
sweatshirt.
There
right.
you go, there you
That's
go.
what America
No, thank
wants.
you. I have no desire to be president.
Well, going back to the
I don't either. No
to
way.
the, going back to I think there's a lot of people. I mean,
No.
you're very brave and bold to put your name in the hat for that, because I think there's a lot of nowadays with all of the
I don't know. I don't know if I call it brave and bold for some people, put their hat in the ring for president.
Yeah.
I think some people just do it because they're forced to do it as well.
well, maybe so, but whatever
That's a
whatever
rabbit
the
hole that I
reason,
won't
they're
go
stepping
down.
out to be a servant. So that's the awesome part of it all. But going back to the we've had some debates too recently. The forum or the debates with the presidential candidates, and is there another one scheduled coming up? I know there.
I'm not sure when the next one is. Let's see.
It seems like every time we have one, like it's a little less. So we're going to get down to where it's going to be.
We're weeding them out.
Yes,
people
and
are
there's a
dropping
lot
out,
of rumors. There's a lot of rumors about candidates, and it's just hard. I mean, like, you just really got to pay attention. Okay, so we had. I'm trying to find out when the next one is. On November 8th.
Okay, November.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
November 8th. What day is that?
So that is
That is
Wednesday.
a Wednesday, and that is right after Election Day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm a big fan of Election Day.
Well, I
now.
do want to say that
You
WSM will
should.
be there with full coverage, election coverage. So make sure you tune
It's
in.
coming up.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll be here before we know it.
So that's the reason why we should not overlook those races,
Mm-hmm.
because those are very important as well. So I know, the data shows that not as many people come out during the municipal. I think you totally should.
I'm gonna go on record saying I sometimes feel like these local elections are not more important, but they are very important because it affects your everyday life more than what a presidential election does.
Very
Right,
favorable.
they don't get as much attention or as they are owed, I guess you could say. I mean, I think that I think it's very important. I think that it's also, once again, very important to do your research, make sure you're looking at the sources of where you're getting your information from. That's another thing too. Like, don't believe everything you hear. Social media these days
Don't
is
believe everything you see on the social media.
on the internet. I mean, obviously, like, again, this goes back to, if you have those questions, I think it's important to ask them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to try to go through all the races that are open. I know the mayoral race is open. I know there's some council seats that are open.
I'm writing your name in on some of them.
Oh,
They'll be like, she's not even in this.
respectfully decline. Yeah, right. So it's just important to keep an eye out on those as well. Don't overlook. Yes, we do have some bigger races. We do have some state level and some federal level races going on next year. But don't put the cart before the horse. Start right here at the local level, and let's pay attention here, and let's get her done. Let's see, who's going to be the best candidate for the community.
Right. I was looking, there was actually some rumors that were started that were not accurate in the community. And so I think it's so important to do your research and talk with the candidate. And I'm trying to find I've got a schedule of some things coming up, but I don't have it.
Well, I think this past week we also had, they had an open forum this past week.
So it's just interesting to get to know your candidate and get to find out more about them. And
I do kind of feel like, to a degree, at the local level, they are even a little bit more approachable.
That's what I was going to say.
You see them out, you see
absolutely.
them, and that's the thing. You're putting people in office that you live with every day.
Make sure you're respectful about it too, though.
Yes, don't be getting into their space when they're trying to be taking care of their children.
What do you call the typing trolls or whatever?
Keyboard warriors.
Keyboard warriors, yes.
Yeah,
get behind there, and just start typing away. I mean, like, there's a level of respect.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
And I think that, yes, there are so many rumors. I mean, I've heard them. I think it's better just to verify, even if it,
exactly.
just, maybe make sure the rumors that you're hearing are true, and if they are, then okay. But if they're not, quit spreading them.
Right. Well, here's
quit telling people. I heard from a friend, from a friend, from a friend, from a friend.
Rule of
Okay.
thumb: don't spread rumors at all.
I do have, I have
What?
breaking news.
What? PSA.
Hang
What?
on, I want to get back to that, but I've got breaking news. This is from Desi Alexander. The commissioner signed countywide burn ban for Washington County has been lifted.
Woo!
The rain
s'mores
deserved a
again.
That Desi
purpose.
always bringing good news.
Desi, you're the rock star. We are ready for a big s'more.
That's right.
Sounds good.
Some more of what?
All right. Happy Tuesday.
Some more. Happy Tuesday.
Happy
Autumn Style.
Tuesday.
Best
Autumn
day
Style is
ever.
leaving the building, everyone.
Yeah,
the building.
Elvis is leaving the building.
Right, she is leaving the building.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, so that's good news. The burn ban has been lifted, and we're glad to hear that. It took having quite a bit of rain to get that lifted, and so we know that this can be very dangerous. But now that we've got it going, game on, right?
We've got it going on.
We've got some hot dogs that are crying out, and some marshmallows and chocolate.
Some people that need heated. Forget the
Some
marshmallows
warmth,
and the hot
that's right.
dogs. I need all the warmth.
Yeah, I know.
Give me all the fire.
Yeah.
Just Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Oh,
I mean, like,
love
I literally freeze so bad. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what my problem is, but I've got a problem with the cold
it's called
weather.
we're going through the adjusting period. You will. It's like
Okay, I don't think I ever adjust.
Well, I think you will. You will.
I
you
think
will.
that,
adjust.
I walk outside, and if it's not 80, to me, it's like 5 degrees
Yeah, I
at that
know,
point.
I know.
And I just freeze, and
Well, you will adjust. It just takes you're in the adjusting period. It'll get better.
I mean, it's just, I don't know.
Mama said there'd be days like this.
Multiple stays. Multiple
Days
on
like
top
this.
of all.
My mama said.
When did Mama say the end?
Mama's over here, every man for themselves. I'm freezing.
But yeah, no, I mean, if they could make a space heater that you just walk around with, I'm here for it. Like,
Well,
you
know,
cannot put a price
you
tag
should
on
have a
warm.
heated coat like I
That
do,
is the
yeah.
argument that we actually have with one of my sisters, is that you cannot put a price tag on warmth. My heat is on, and it is going great, and I'm loving it.
Cozy,
And
cozy,
I
cozy.
do not care when I get that
No.
$400 bill.
You need that. You need that comfort food. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. No, I just feel so much more. It's just so much more cozy.
Right.
Like, I know
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, you can put more clothes on. I'm like, I don't need more clothes on. Like, I'm fine. So,
Yeah. Well,
but yeah. So, yay.
which
for the
I do
burn
want to say,
ban.
I'm going to put a burn ban has been lifted. I do want to say for heating and bills, if you need help, remember Hoosier Uplands is very good about that. I need to put that little side note for
I did
anyone.
not know that.
Anyone that needs help with assistance, like with their heating bill, because they, really, I know you're like being very, like talking about that, but there are that need to keep the heat on too and stay warm, and maybe the bills are a little more
Oh, I didn't
pricey.
say I wouldn't go broke doing it. I just
Kids, we're having beans tonight.
Listen,
That's it.
listen.
You know what I mean?
Do my kids want
That's right.
lunch, or do they want to be warm?
Warm.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
But I
No,
do want to
but
say what a
that's
blessing
awesome.
to have assistance for those.
Yeah,
We wanna
that's
make
cool.
sure
I
we
did
do
not
for
know
those-
that was a
for
thing.
those that are on fixed incomes and that, it is a blessing that Hoosier Uplands, they're rock stars on that. They see a need and they take care of it. So I really, on a serious note, what a blessing that we have that. For
That's
those, for
pretty
people.
cool. I
Yeah.
didn't know that
Yeah.
was a thing.
And they also will come, like they have like the energy assistance, like where they also like come and like help like put up like plastic around your, like so your windows don't, so your windows don't,
the air,
the
cold
air, yeah,
does
kinda
not come
keep it,
through.
yeah,
So do they do that with the AC too? in the summer?
yeah, they do. Yeah, they're hot, cold, whatever the temperature, whatever the year, whatever they've got great
Well,
programs.
that
so.
is brand new information that I was not aware of.
They've been doing it for years. We just need to make sure they get the word out there. And there's some that really it helps out. So that's a blessing if it can help families out, and stuff. So especially in cold or hot, whatever the temperature, they help.
Good for them.
They do fans. Hoosier Uplands they do a whole lot for communities, and the thing is they just do it. And a lot of times they don't do it for like praise, and they don't do it for like the guts and the glory.
Well, yeah,
They
because
just do
I
it.
just now
Yeah.
found out about it.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah. Although I've talked about it a lot.
Well, you didn't talk to me about it.
Well, it's a blessing for families. So please find out from Hoosier Uplands if you need some assistance or know someone that does need assistance, because we want everybody to stay warm and stay good and stay cozy, because it feels like our temperatures are dropping, and of course it's only going to go down.
It's only going to keep.
Yeah, and they say according to the woolly worms and according to our persimmons, if you open up the middle of the persimmons, according to that, we're going to get a bad winter. And I know I'm the only one saying this, but I kind of want that. I want to make sure we get rid of all these bugs. I hate bugs and I can't stand it. And
why do you think you have to have a bad winter?
Because that'll like kill some of those bugs.
But so will a regular winter.
But a bad winter, we just need a bad winter to get them killed, all of them. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think that we've not had it bad enough, and that's why we get all these flies and mosquitoes and bugs and stuff. I hope that it just does away with them all. Sorry.
Wow.
I know. I'm really a bug hater over here. I know. I can't stand it because for whatever reason.
You just went rogue.
I did.
Totally off script. That's not on the script. Back to the script.
I promise. It's true. I just can't stand it. When you step out and you're like all happy, and then all of a sudden a mosquito starts, and then there's 2 or 3. Well,
if you have that certain, they like
certain blood types. They love mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't know. Sometimes they go back and forth with me. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm not getting bit at all. And then sometimes like, I just got bit 20 times.
It's your
like,
attitude.
Maybe that's
They're not coming around if you got attitude going. You know what I mean?
It depends on if I got that, drank that certain Dr. Pepper that day or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're coming for that.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
So if we do have a bad winter, then and you need assistance, it's a blessing.
I'm okay with Christmas and 80 degrees. Okay, like I'm just gonna
I
throw
do
that
want to say
out there.
we've had some fun Christmases when it's been warmer. Remember outside where everybody can go out. When you can get, we have so much energy in our family, and you can get them outdoors, and they can shake off and run off some of that energy, that bottled up energy. Christmas is nice when it's a little bit
I
like
know there's people that are like seriously like saying no to me right now. Like I got it. Like they like the white Christmas.
I do like the
gold
white Christmas.
I am just not that person. Like
Yeah.
you will not see me
Time
begging
will tell.
for snow.
Time
ever.
will tell. Time will tell.
I mean,
but I find that hard to believe, because you love to go sledding.
Yeah, because I have no other option. I like to have fun. I like to go and do. And if there's snow on the ground, I have no other option.
Yeah, I don't know who you are over there saying that stuff, because you love a good sled ride
because it's like exhilarating. It's like
and
it's like it's like a
all that.
thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like because you go down hills and stuff.
So
like
you're not
I
gonna have that if we don't have the snow.
I like thrill seeking, but I can also go on roller coasters in 80-degree weather as well.
No, Holiday World is closed down for the summer. Wait, hold on, till the 29th. You got till the 29th to get on over to Holiday World.
Okay, so 12 more days, everybody.
Which there is nothing better, actually. I'm telling you, better.
I can't believe
better.
Butter.
Yeah, no. Got butter on my mind. There's nothing better than riding that roller coaster in the nighttime when it's dark at Holiday World. And right now it's so dark, like it gets darker early. And
thank you.
And for the fall, like when you're riding that roller coaster, let's say the Legend or any of them, and it's completely dark.
The Voyage
or the Raven. I mean, all of that. I love all of those roller coasters.
Thunderbird.
Oh, the Thunderbird. That thing just rocks your world. But any of them, there's nothing better in the night when it's so pitch dark. It is so much fun. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what's around the river bend. You know what I mean? Unless you got it memorized.
Unless you got like a face mask on though, because it's so cold. You're gonna need a face mask.
Yeah.
Ski mask.
Look, I'm looking at the positives. How much fun it is, riding
I
the roller
know.
coaster.
That's okay. So that's my point
Which is
about
fun.
sledding. Like
Yeah.
I don't really have much of an option.
Right.
Like I like to go
Okay,
and I
you're
like
from
to do
Indiana.
things.
This is the way we roll. You know it. You know
Listen,
the
I do
drill.
love my home state.
You know the drill.
I didn't.
Okay?
Listen, just because
You know the
I'm
drill.
gonna participate doesn't mean I like it.
I don't think I ever hear you complain. Actually, I hear you sometimes rally. Let's all go sledding. Let's all. I see
because
that
I'm
coming
out
in.
of options.
No,
I need
I
to get out. There's nothing else I can do.
Our kids have got to leave this house. We got to get out.
Yeah,
It's like
that is something too that I do. The kids love to go sledding.
Well, and that's great, burning that energy. Their bodies are moving, and that's something important,
So
They're
also
getting that cool, crisp, clean
everything
air.
I do is for them anymore. Let's be serious. Like they've taken over my life. They took over
Everything
my body
I
for
do-
was 9 months. Now they literally, like, if I go sledding at this point in my life, and if I go longer than 10 minutes, it's because of them. Like,
well, I think it's funny because, like, you a lot of times will be the one that starts it. Let's all go sledding, and then, like, it takes me a second before I'm like, okay, I want to do this. But do I really want to do this?
So, okay, because the difference
answer.
between right now, your life and my life, is that I've got 3 small children.
Yes.
I'm like, let's go sledding, let's get these kids out of the house, whereas you're sitting at home
Dude, I'm
doing
thinking,
whatever you're
want
doing.
to.
And you're not having to listen to them all riled up at this house, wanting to get out.
Yeah.
Here's the thing is, like, so Jameson right now is my, obviously, like, my total thrill seeker. So, and he
although the
likes
swings
playing
got
in the
him.
snow. That was hilarious.
He said he did not like that.
I didn't hear him say that.
Which I love. Yeah, he told me. I said, "Are we going to do that again?"
Well, he looked literally
that.
like he was like this big on this man.
I know. No, I know.
So for those that don't know, Jameson rode the hollow swing.
I know, but I was very proud of him. But I watched his little face. He was so scared, and I enjoyed watching that.
Why did we not Facebook Live that?
I know, that should have been his little
for
scare,
everybody to see his little face. But he wanted to. I mean, like, that was, I didn't force him. Like,
no, he was all about it.
If that could, like a champ. If that could get on the Raven and ride it, he would.
And I was like, you got to remember, the whole time, the reason I wasn't doing anything, because I was talking to him, saying, "You got this, buddy. Buddy, you got this. You're a champ. You got it." And
Tucker was doing the same thing, I think, too. I heard Tucker.
Well, I got Tucker, yeah. So that's, yeah.
I mean, like, he wants to be big so fast, and it kind of makes my mama heart really sad.
I know. He's all about it, though.
He is. He wants
to
be
like a champ. He wrote it.
But yeah, so no, we had a good time. But no, the winter is coming. I'm well aware, and I will suck it up and get over it. And yes, I will most likely take my kids sledding and love every minute
all of that, and
I will do all the things with them in the snow,
right,
against my will.
Yes, and you need to
dreaming about 80-degree weather on the beach.
You don't have to worry. We do not have. Let's see here. We don't have. I was trying to think of all the different things they have. Like in the warmer states that they have to deal with. We don't have sharks. We don't have. We don't have that.
Is that really the only thing we don't
have?
No,
we don't have. Let's see. They have problems with mosquitoes really bad, they say.
Oh.
And we don't have. They have alligators. We don't have alligators. We don't have. I mean, there's things that we don't.
Do we not have alligators?
No,
Are you sure about that?
I don't know. I don't think we do. I don't think.
But we do have great sponsors.
We do. Let's ride into that.
Wrap it up. We have Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Teas and Tumblers, Fox Purlee Wealth Management, Fantastic Sam's, Leader One Financial, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, and Dr. Mindy Gunn.
All right, everyone have the best Tuesday ever. Best day ever.
Best day ever.
Action, spinning, quilting, braiding rugs, and lots more. There'll be homemade food, flea markets, and craft booths, lots of free entertainment and free parking, plus model steam and old gas engines. Bring the whole family and enjoy the weekend together. A 5K run walk, tomahawk and knife throwing, western dancers, cornhole tournament, a muzzle loader shoot, trail ride, and much more. Get the entire schedule at FortValogniaDays.com. Mark your calendars for Saturday and Sunday, October 21st and 22nd, and we'll see you in Valognia, Indiana for the 54th annual Fort Valognia Days. Let branch manager Autumn Scott Hall and her staff at Salem's Leader One Financial Office on the public square help you live your best dream with just the right financing. Autumn and Camissa are licensed for all FHA, VA, USDA, conventional, and jumbo mortgage programs. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, seasoned real estate investor, or simply looking for refinancing options, Autumn's team will help you and ensure you receive the right mortgage for your unique financial situation at a competitive and fair price. They'll communicate with you all the information you need to know when you need to know it, while offering the best mortgage loans for your financing needs. Call today to get started, 812-883-0670, or stop in and see Autumn or Camissa today at 18 Public Square, Suite A in Salem. We're ready to open the door to home ownership for you.
It's the return of the scariest weekend in racing as the Salem Speedway presents the Kentuckiana Ford Dealers 35th Annual Halloween 200 weekend, presented by Red Bull Recycling and NOS Energy Drink. This will be a full weekend of racing action along with the Halloween-themed events. On Friday, October 20th, there'll be open practice 3 to 6 p.m. with a Halloween costume contest in the pavilion behind the grandstands at 6:30, followed by a trunk or treat with racers on the front stretch of the racetrack. The grandstands will have free admission on Friday. Everyone is welcome to come participate in the Halloween costume contest and the trunk or treat.
Bring on the garlic. Get ready for another epic event this summer with Papa John's new Garlic Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza. This is the third version of Papa John's Stuffed Crust Pizza. First there was the regular cheese stuffed crust, and then they added pepperoni into the crust. Now this pizza has garlic in 3 places: in the crust, on the crust, and in a cup with its special garlic dipping sauce. The pizza has a blend of cheese with garlic seasoning inside the crust and...
It was 1994 and radio was such a bore. Every station that you heard sounded so lame. Then came 2 good old boys breaking through that static noise, and my radio ain't never been the same. It's a very funny thing how they make us laugh and sing. I'm so glad they proved all of those critics wrong. You got Rick and you got Bubba, man, there just ain't no other. From Alabama to the world, still going strong. Man, I love to sing that Rick and Bubba song.
Let's go with it. Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. So we got Speedy, the real Greg Burgess, Helmsy, Eddie Van Adler all here. We're thankful that you are here as a brand new hour is underway. And I be Rick.
And I be Bubba.
There they are. And there they are. Bubba, it is that candy time of year. These are the times when people start thinking to themselves, I know it's not a high percentage, if I were going to eat candy, is there a way to do it and do the least amount of damage? That's kind of the way you got to look at it.
No, I know, and all of us to some degree will probably cheat a little bit during Halloween. It's just there's a lot of it laying around.
Well, what I try to take the genre, candy is dandy, but no.
One of the funniest shirts I think I ever saw for a graduation picture in high school.
Which means I drop the whole trick option and just go with trick.
Right.
Yes.
Rick, according to Ross Britt, a registered dietitian with top nutrition coaching, not all Halloween candy is the same.
Uh-oh. No.
And none of them provide very much nutritional value. We all give you that.
That's a fact.
But there are some that are better than others.
There you go.
The healthiest Halloween candy, according to Rose Britt,
peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms.
I really thought, yeah.
Are you serious?
A healthy snack. A somewhat healthy snack.
Are a similar complex candy. When it comes to choices with multiple components like peanuts, at least you're getting a little more substance than just corn syrup, according to Rose. So peanut M&Ms, the winner of the healthiest Halloween candy.
Did he put how many? Did he talk about moderation in there at all?
Well, now serving size is two M&Ms.
We just said of the bad. We say all are bad. This is the best.
Right.
It's a handful a day, not an apple a day. A handful a day.
Right. There it is. There's the old winner.
There it is. Old gluten-free snack.
We knew it.
There it is.
We knew it.
Yeah.
They are good.
Bubba, you've been saying, and yesterday your commitment to that healthy snack was seen all around the world.
Well, it was a tough day yesterday.
Yeah.
Bubba, you said that you were even talking to yourself, which is my favorite. When you get on yourself, that you went to an old bag that you weren't sure how old it was.
I didn't care.
I thought there were some new ones that were brought in Friday.
No, I ate those.
Oh, you destroyed it.
Y'all don't know that I was in my office.
It was just
earlier.
a small box. You went through that Friday.
y'all didn't know that I could hear the conversation earlier when I was in my office, and Bubba was mad at Rick because he threw a piece of bread in the trash.
Yeah, Bubba's mad about it?
Yeah, he was just frustrated because he really wanted that piece of bread.
I didn't know that. You've
and
never
it
eaten
went
my
on
bread.
and on and on, and I thought, wow, he really wants that bread.
Well, what it is, and
It's mine.
I'm
He
so
couldn't wait to get it.
Rick said, well, there's a big blob of butter on. I said, well, I rake that off.
Right.
That ain't no problem.
Well, what it is,
and it's whole wheat bread. How bad can it be? One slice. It's only a half a slice.
Dollop of butter.
Well, there were actually 2 slices.
Well, one piece.
Well,
About 46 calories.
It's
so
36.
passionate about it.
Yeah. Well, what was funny is he's never asked for my bread, so I didn't
He
know.
usually eats mine.
That's what it was, yeah, and he got us maybe confused.
And
or just
Adler
something.
likes it too, so I try to split with him when I can.
But no, when I can't. Well, the thing
when I can allow it.
On occasion.
The thing on that is, and I'm so thankful for Edgar's, and they are a very good. When I was talking about, hey, what would be a good breakfast choice for me, and I told him we had access to Edgar's. Sean, the trainer, was thrilled, and I have a breakfast that is outstanding, and I'm so thankful for them, and I am thankful that they put the wheat toast on there. But the problem is, they literally have a glob of butter the size of a golf ball, and they have it smashed between the 2 pieces of bread.
You
And
rake it off of there.
And I can't.
I can tell them
Leave a little remnant. It's pretty good.
No,
just
it's
a
better
touch.
for me
Little
to
remnant
not eat
doesn't
that
never
bread.
hurt
Right. That helps you not eat it. I get
that
it.
helps me
I
not
like
to eat
butter.
it. I don't
Yeah.
need it. I mean, I get all I need. I don't need to be eating that bread anymore.
What is the thought on all that butter?
I don't know, but it's
Hey,
a lot of butter.
Is that just the way they get it and they